For centuries, a single sentence has been used to write off one of history's most widely read poets. The leg of the logicians is wooden. Generations of readers have looked at that line and concluded that Jalal ad-Din Rumi rejected logic. They assume he discarded reason entirely in favor of blind mysticism. Imagine a classical scholar, someone who has spent decades mastering Aristotelian deduction, opening the Masnavi and reading that their life's work is nothing but a fragile, artificial limp. It reads like a direct insult. This interpretation places a towering figure in global literature in direct opposition to critical thinking. This diagram shows a classic syllogism, but read the Masnavi and you'll find it packed with dense argumentation. Rumi builds elaborate analogies, strings together chains of cause and effect, and systematically dismantles his rival's false conclusions, which leaves us with a stark paradox. A man who supposedly despises reason utilizes reason with absolute brilliance. The sheer density of these arguments refutes the common portrait of Rumi as an anti-intellectual. Rather than attacking logic itself, he is using it to target a specific kind of thinker. Rumi treats reason as a tool that is highly functional, yet inherently unfinished. Consider a mountain. A good map will give you the exact topography, the elevation, and the safest routes. But staring at the paper won't get you to the summit. Or consider medicine. A textbook can give you the precise neurochemical breakdown of human attraction, detailing the dopamine and oxytocin receptors. Yet that knowledge cannot explain the physical weight of a heartbreak. Reason is the map. Direct experience is the journey. Logic is necessary because it provides the coordinates for reality, but the intellect is incapable of traversing the terrain it describes. This diagram maps out Rumi's framework for human cognition. He divides the mind into two distinct forms of intelligence. On the left is the calculating mind. This is the intellect that measures, proves, and builds scientific civilization. Rumi deeply admires this capacity. He recognizes its immense power in constructing the physical world. Then there is the second intelligence on the right. This experiencing mind is a quiet awareness, bypassing argument for direct knowledge and spiritual awakening. Mastery requires both, used in the proper sequence. You use the calculating mind to build the structure, and then rely on the experiencing mind to leap beyond it. Knowing this clarifies the meaning of the wooden leg. The logicians, he criticized, were not scientists or genuine thinkers. His target was intellectual arrogance. He was warning against the illusion of absolute certainty. The arrogant belief that your conceptual reasoning perfectly contains the entirety of reality is the actual wooden leg. That supreme confidence is artificial and unbending. Rigid certainty stops you at the border of the unknown. It prevents you from stepping out of the comfort of clean categories and into the spaces where logic breaks down. Intellectual hubris paralyzes the thinker at the very moment the terrain becomes difficult. It replaces the movement of the journey with the stillness of a fixed conclusion. In a strange twist, Rumi is asking his readers to do something highly philosophical, to ruthlessly question the limits of their own cognitive tools. Reason is designed to open the door to truth, but we must not worship the door itself. Mistaking the conceptual doorway for the ultimate destination itself represents our modern dilemma. We live in an era obsessed with absolute certainty, desperate to analytically prove that we are right. Rumi offers a simple remedy. The search for ultimate truth begins when our intellect accepts its limitations and becomes profoundly humble.